John 4:14. Sed aqua quam dabo ei fiat in eo fons aquae salientis in vitam aeternam. But the water which I shall give to him will become in him a spring of water leaping up into life everlasting. As we continue the discourse about the living water here between Jesus and the Samaritan woman at the well, we get a nice, simple end to the previous sentence here, sort of connected to what's come before. But the water which, quam, direct object of dabo, first person singular, future active indicative, I shall give to him. Now, to whom is this referring? We've got to hark back to the previous verse and remember that Jesus is speaking in general of someone who believes in him, who trusts in him. This is what he will do for such a person. The water which I shall give to him, namely to this person who believes in me, will become, from fieri, will become in him a fons aquae salientis. Salientis here from salio, a third conjugation verb, which means to leap or spring up, for instance, with particular emotions, especially joy or happiness. But in this kind of context, when we're talking about a fons, we might say even gushing up or welling up, as many English translations do. So let's get this in here, welling or gushing. And in fact, in classical Latin, when one wanted to speak about fountains and springs and that kind of thing, sometimes one could just use this word actually as a substantive and say salientes, springs. But even more literally, since there's this verbal idea in here of kind of gushing up, we might translate this colloquially as kind of gushers, gushers. And if you think about the English word springs, it encodes the same relationship, right? Springs, as in places where water springs up from the ground. So we've got the same idea there. So a fountain or spring of water welling or gushing up, and then we've got our in plus accusatives, into eternal life, bringing about or bestowing on someone life everlasting.